This morning, a petition against the retail giant Target is gaining a lot of momentum. Nearly 850,000 people have already signed a boycott pledged by the American Family Association over Target's bathroom policy. Now, last week, Target publicly stated that it allows, quote, guests to use a restroom or fitting room facility that corresponds with their gender identity. CBS News financial contributor, that's Mellody Hobson, is joining us from Chicago. Mellody, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So do you think this petition will hurt the sales at all?
You know, it's very hard for these kind of boycotts to work. We haven't seen real success since the civil rights era in the 1960s. Part of the reason is for every person that opposes, there's someone who agrees, and they tend to net each other out. There's also this idea that even bad press is good press. Chick-fil-A was the poster child for that when their CEO came out against gay marriage, and yet sales went up, awareness went up, visits went up. So it's really hard to make these things stick.
Mellody, we reached out to Target for a statement, and they say, quote, we continue to believe that this is the right thing for our Target. What are the risks and rewards for companies when they take a stance on a social issue?
Well, certainly the history does show being inclusive is more successful than being exclusive. The big risk is you take a stand and you're on the wrong side of history, that you get it wrong and that damages your brand. The reward is that you have an issue that resonates with your customers and builds brand loyalty. Not to mention 350,000 people work there. And so to the extent this issue resonates with their employees, that can also help the brand.
Meldon, let me change the subject. What do you think of the news about Apple this morning?
13 years is a long time. That is hard to beat every quarter for 13 years. At some point, they have to miss, so I'm not surprised per se in the whole scheme of things. And it's just really hard to continually innovate at this massive scale. Long term, I don't think this is a real negative for the company. It's just business.
Yeah. All right, I don't know anybody that's getting rid of their iPhones anytime soon. I think Apple's going to be A-OK, Mellody, don't you?
I do think, and I think Tim Cook is a really strong leader.
He certainly is.
All right. Thank you, Mellody.